Hi kids, it's Barbara with Styles for Miles 79, and I wanted to show you how I packed for a crop. I went to the Anaheim, California Expo in just one day, and I'm notorious for overpacking, and oops, I did it again. So basically I have this tote that's a fold down tote, and then I have this tote that is I don't know who makes this. It was a gift to me from a friend. And then on top of that, I bring paper towels and a 12-inch cutter and a bunch of stuff. I really didn't care if I brought it back or not. It came with not this stuff, but all of these came with a close to my heart cartridge, and I've not used them. I probably should have left them at the share table, but I thought I'd, try to get some use out of them first. And I was also planning on working on 8.5 by 11 pages. I did one 8.5 by 11 page and one 12 by 12 page, and that was it. So there was no reason for me to bring this. I didn't even touch these, so no reason to bring those. These were the only two things that were useful. Then I took a cue from, oops, it's falling over. I took a cue from Nicole Jones 911 and made page kits. Okay, so this is page kits. And I have a completed page there. So I made two page kits. This one's an incomplete page, but that's my 8.5 by 11. This is my 12 by 12, but it has personal stuff on it, so I'm not going to really show it to you. So there's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 page kits. Okay, guess what? I did 2 pages. I didn't touch but 2 things. I could have totally downsized, and it would have been good, So there's that info. And then on top of that, I brought this one, which is just a whole bunch of fun stuff that I thought I might use. Okay, all kinds of, oops, sorry, I'm off camera. All kinds of like sticker things and chipboard pieces, that are coming apart. So I'm kind of losing stuff, see they're just falling apart here. Extra little pieces of this and that, some extra pictures I thought I might mess with. Just some random stuff. Didn't touch any of it. Didn't need to bring it. So this is like a big lesson for me. Okay, so that's that. So I had 2 of these. I could have lived with 1, and I would have had a lot more space. So there's that. Oops. Then I brought thickers. Oh, and I brought in here I brought an extra pad of paper. Isn't this paper so cute? I just love it. I think it's super cute. It's nice and it's thick. It's only single-sided, but that's okay. It's still nice and thick. Thought I'd use it. Didn't use it. Up into the pile. Then I brought all these. I understand about bringing thickers and stickers, so I probably will still bring just as many of these next time. I did use these. These are one of my favorites. They are called Sentiment by American Craft, and they're just a really nice, clean alphabet with numbers. And then I brought a big die set for corners. Never touched it. Back into the pile. Okay. I brought some extra thickers. I did bring extra paper, which, some white cardstock, just some random colors that matched up with the page kits that I made, and I did use some of that. So that was a good decision. Then in here, I have I have all my pictures. So I did go through and use those. But next time, I think I'm only going to bring one of these because I brought two and I didn't need to bring two. I just needed one. So that's in the pile. Okay, so that's back in here. These things are really handy. I love them. And then down here, did not even open this. Did not open this at all. Didn't touch it. Nothing in here did I even look at. So I didn't even need to bring this stuff. So let's put this stuff in the didn't bring pile. Okay. Oops, sorry, and didn't need to bring pile. Okay, there's that. Then I have a book that I carry with me when I'm out. Oh, I wanted to share these. Totally forgot about them. Now they're not even being shared. So into the didn't need to bring pile. And then I had some 6x6, one 6x6 authentique, I think it is, collection. I don't know who it is. Anyway, a 6x6 pad and a bunch of random papers that I had thought I might use. Didn't touch them. Guess what? Into the pile of didn't need to bring. Okay, so that is now empty. And then I have a book on this one. Oh, I brought my enamel dots that I make my enamel dots, bake them in the oven. And there's a few other things that I bought. I did use some of these, so this was a good choice. However, take a look how mixed up they are. Because this isn't the greatest one for keeping everything unmixed. If you're putting it on its side, stuff likes to fall. So I'm going to take a look at that and maybe change my storage, because this has always been a lay flat thing for me. And it stood on its side and got all mixed up. So anyway. And then I have a book. That a friend gave me. And it has all kinds of random crafty information in it that I just keep. And it's got a list of like my clean color markers and stuff, and how I should pack for a crop. But that's, packing for a 3-day. A 1-day crop is totally different, which is the big lesson I learned today. So this is a keeper only because I use it at home, but I really, unless I'm just taking it with me to go shopping, it doesn't need to go with me to the crop. So it can go in the pile for now. Okay, then what's buried in here is my Big Shot. And guess what? Didn't even get touched. I brought... for myself and a friend of mine, I was sharing my dies and things, and I brought 2 of these, and they're so heavy. This is how I store my dies. I just put them in here in pages, like so. And if it doesn't make sense to me, I leave the decor piece in there, just to show what it does. And otherwise they go on magnet sheets like this. So I didn't need to bring those because we didn't use them at all. So that goes in the pile too. Okay, my enamel dots and Fakey Flare and string. I did use this, so that's a keeper. So that can, this can go here because I did use that. I brought 2 extra things of, like die cuts and whatnot. Went through both of them. Didn't use any of them. So I don't know if I should keep them or not. Maybe one should stay in the pile and one should go away. So let's do that. Okay. And then pictures. There we go. And then I brought my markers. And... these Zig Kuretake Zig clean color markers. Is it? Yeah, Zig Clean Color markers. They sit in this 90% of the time on my desk. And then I just threw in some other random pens and things, tools and such. You know, and somewhere in here is tweezers, my tweezers, and then a ruler. So I'll put the tweezers and the random stuff away, but then this just sits on my desk. So, but this I did use. So that's a keeper. And you can see my Big Shot down there. Didn't use it with all the weight for that. Then I brought everything, all the plates that go with it. More weight to carry that I didn't need to. Then I brought all these stamps. Didn't touch a one. That's what, 4, 8, no, 7, 8 sets of stamps. 9, and my girlfriend made a birthday card with these. These are cute. She made a birthday card with these, so that was one set. I should just have brought maybe 1 or 2 sets, and that was it. So I'll leave this one here as a keeper. Then I did use my ink, and I brought the VersaFine Black and the, what's it called? The Memento. I brought the cocoa and the black, and then I brought just the small distress inks, and I have about 15 of them, and I used maybe 5, 6. So we'll still put that in the keep pile, because I do ink the edges of paper and stuff like that. I brought mists to match the pages. I used 1 mist. That was it. But still, I think it's a keeper because I did use the mists. This is going to fall off of here. Okay, let's see. I brought way too much extra adhesive. I only needed 1. So we'll put those up there in that pile. I brought this, and I did plan on using, because I have some die cut words, I did plan on using them, but I didn't get to that page. So I'm going to keep this in the keeper pile, only because I probably would have used it if I had cropped more than I did. And then, of course, you have to have an extra, because this one's almost out. So there's that. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of wild here on the images. Not doing a great job. Then I have my tote, and pretty much everything in the tote I used. So, except for my bone folder, I think. My wipes I used. There's instructions in there for something I used. There's tape in there, you know, different kinds of tape and stuff. So pretty much that's, I use, this is like your essential kit. So that's a keeper. That goes there. And then I have all this extra stuff. Didn't touch it, you know, and then there's a little bit of waste, trash waste. So pretty much, I would say 2/3 of what was in here, I didn't need to bring. I could have brought this box with 1 box of pages, maybe 4 or 5, because obviously even in a 8-hour period, I don't do that many pages because I'm doing other stuff, going to classes and things. And half of this, look at all this craziness. Okay, at least half of this. Everything up there I didn't need to bring. Not at all. We'll move this over here. This qualifies as the bring pile. From here, that way. From here, 2/3 of this I didn't need to bring. That's ridiculous. So my next crop, I'm really going to look at what I'm packing. I just thought, you know, it would be good to see on hindsight what you use and what you don't use when you go to a crop. So that's pretty much it, and I thank you for your time. Sorry for the crazy moves, and now you know what my bedroom looks like on a Sunday morning. Bye.